call this finished. So yeah. So one thing I want to do today on my list is the window. So I'll show you a reference here so that you get a better idea of what it is that I want to kind of accomplish. So if you look at the window, you'll see that there's this trim, this black trim. So I want to make sure that I include that. See this black trim here? So that's what I'm gonna try and do today. Right, you can see black trim. So we'll do that. Okay. So we'll definitely do that. So how do I want to achieve this? So right now I have tinted glass here. Right, okay, cool. Inside this folder. And then now I'm going to add in another fill inside tinted glass. And so we're going to put this on top. We're going to call this like black trim or something. And then we're actually going to, let's see here, so opacity, no, normal, no, metal, sure, roughness, and height. And so, and the color is going to be black. And then what we'll do here is we'll add a black mask, and we will, no, we'll add a white mask, sorry. And then this way, I'll add paint. We can start to see that happening. Okay. Cool. That's what that's what we'll do. Okay. And I'm going to make this brush a little bit harder here. Let's see. Where's my brushes? Brush. Hardness. Just crank that all the way up so it's nice and crisp. And I'm just going to quickly do in the middle first. Like that. And let's look at the front here. So the front, definitely, let's bring down the size of this. Bring it down a tad bit more. Let's go something like that. And let me just turn on geometry. See if this is going to actually... Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Just gonna go something like that. And then hopefully... I'll actually go through. I'm just gonna paint. Right, and then obviously we need to finesse this, right? And I'm looking at the reference here. It's actually a lot smaller too, but at least we got some quick little lines in here kind of help us and help guide us to what we want. All right, there we go. Now I don't know where this is coming from, but it's okay. Right, so now we have something like that. Something like that. And it looks like I'm just gonna go down here. Gonna quickly clean this up. There we go. Something like that. Okay, so we got that going for us. I also noticed because of the windshield thing here. Oh, sorry. X. So we need to kind of do something like this as well, because I think that's for the rear mirror. right? So we need to kind of go something like that. There we go, something like that. Okay, so that looks kind of cool. And then now, what's going on here? Let's go X. Let's paint. Oh, nope, no. Invert. X is to invert the. You see this brush right now? It's white and black. If you press X, it'll invert it. Okay, very similar to Photoshop. Okay, just going to go. All right, just do something like that. Kind of get a nice straighter line. Using the Shift key, very helpful. Okay, so now I'm just going to. So this window. Okay, is this actually color on their side? Yep, cool. Just wanted to double check because it wasn't always working for me. So so this, the front one's done. I'm just looking at my reference on my other screen here. If you're wondering what I'm looking at. What's this? Yeah, so honestly, like, my bakes didn't come out as clean as I would like it to. And honestly, if this was, like I said, inside a studio, like, obviously you'd have to fix that. Whoops. But again, this was just a fun personal piece, so I'm not going to stress out about it. But I know that if I was in at my studio, this would not fly. Having like all of these bad bakes here, see all this stuff that's happening. That's definitely not. That's definitely not good. Like, those are not clean bakes. You'd have to go back and like redo all that. But I think I've said this before. I've been looking at this car for a little bit way too long, and I just want to get it out the door at this point. Okay, so let's see here. So this, I feel, is a little bit too sharp. You just kind of go like something like that. And I need to fix this material. It's not glossy enough, so roughness needs to be pretty cranked up. We can maybe dim it down a little bit, and then metallic is definitely none, just so that it looks like the glass a little bit more. Right, so there we go. Now as for the trim, now that's the inside of the door, so I'll leave that. I'll leave that for now. Maybe the black is too black. Let's make the black not so black. Let's make it look a little bit more subtle. Like that, maybe. Yeah, okay, cool. And then now this is the last part of the glass. So this image is okay. It's not the greatest. So let me try and find another. Here we go. This reference is a lot nicer. Let's double check to make sure that everything. Yep. So everything transferred over perfectly fine. Go back to my paint layer, and let's continue with this paint here. X. Oh, sorry. To get the black, and let's quickly do this here. And let's go something like this. Like that. Okay, and I'm just gonna paint this in. Okay. So the top part is looking pretty good. I need to kind of curve this a tad bit more. And this one, kind of the same thing. Needs to be just a little bit more. Nope, that was wobbly. There we go. Something like that. Something like that. So there we go. Now, if I really wanted to get detailed, I can go in and start painting in like the red defrosting lines, but nope. Nope. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. A little bit too much work. Alright. So window and glass trim texture, that is done. So let me just quickly save that. While it's saving, let me just double check to make sure that my painter file is not ballooned. It's still at 500.